Hi, everyone. I wanted to give you an update on my testing that was performed yesterday, which was Tuesday, the 3rd of March. I wanted to first tell you and my family in Nashville, Tennessee, that I am praying for all of you in the Nashville and Middle Tennessee area. You may not know, but they were devastated by tornadoes early Monday morning, the 2nd of March. Tornadoes are very common in Middle Tennessee, but this one, I've lived there 20 years and lived through several of them that I've had damage to my home on a couple of them, but this one was the most devastating that Nashville and the surrounding areas, the suburbs, have ever experienced. I'm living there 20 years. I've built a family there. They are friends and co-workers, neighbors that always took care of me. And I just wanted to say that I'm praying for all of you. And I hope that everyone is okay. I've reached out to several people that I still keep in contact with, and thank God they are safe. There were there were 22 confirmed deaths when I found out Monday evening what had happened. I don't know if there are any more deaths that have been confirmed. There, of course, are several injuries, but there have been so much destruction. It's unreal. They are going through what we went through in eastern North Carolina when Florence hit us. This was devastating for them. It still is, and it will take at least a couple of years to rebuild and repair. So I'm praying for all of you in Middle Tennessee, and I ask all of you to do the same. So, I had my MRI done, and on my back, my lower back, and I also had my nerve tests done on my legs, which was a little painful at times because they not only shock certain areas in your lower legs and feet, but they also use a needle to insert into certain muscles that will tell them what these muscles are doing. So it's a little tender, and I knew what to expect. But we did find out that I have a nerve in my right leg of all places, because my left side is my dominant side and has been the most painful, and that's where I have felt the numbness and the most weakness. But my right leg is the one that has the irritated nerve, and it's in my L5, which years ago, at least 12 to 15 years ago, I had a bulging disc in my L5S1, which I had ended up getting an epidural, which has helped tremendously over the years. I've had a couple of flare-ups, but nothing like this. And even the first time it flared up and I was diagnosed with it, it wasn't nearly this painful, and the symptoms weren't this bad. So all we know at this point is my nerve from my L5 is extremely irritated. We don't know if it is my disc or something else. So I should get the results of my MRI soon. They said it should be within a couple of days. So hopefully by no later than tomorrow, I'll have those results. I did want to tell everyone that I did get out on Monday. I actually went to the store. I used the local bus transportation that is for the county that gives seniors and people with disabilities the ability to get out of the house, like me who cannot drive. I used it for the first time, which was wonderful. To get out of the house was wonderful. I didn't stay out long. I am glad I did go out, but I wish I would have taken my walker and used it walking down the street. Things like that to get used to it. I actually fell because I forgot to lock my walker in place, which, thank God, I did not get hurt. At least at the time, it did not feel like I was injured. I fell on my right hip. That may be part of why my right leg nerve is irritated. I don't know. But I was able to get up and continue to shop. It did not start hurting until the next day, which was yesterday, when I got up to get ready to go to my appointments in Wilmington. It was hurting pretty bad. So, I don't know if it was just soreness, but we'll see. Anyway, I was happy I was able to get out And I'm going to try to continue to do so at least once or twice a week. It helps me feel a little more normal and just gets my mind off of my illness. The second thing I was going to tell you before ending the video, March is Essential Tremor Awareness Month. So any videos, any messages, anything that I send out is going to have and remind everyone that March is Essential Tremor Awareness Month. So please keep that in the back of your mind. Go to the Mayo Clinic website and read about this #1 movement disorder. Find out the symptoms and the statistics. Find out how this is hereditary and how this is a progressive and uncurable disease. Also, go to the International Essential Tremor Foundation, which the old web address no longer works. That was the IETF.org or essentialtremor.org. Now it's just essentialtremor.org. Mayo Clinic is a privately funded facility as well. So their website is mayoclinic.org, I believe, as well. If not, then it's .com. But visit these sites and remember it is Essential Tremor Awareness Month. I have my return visit with my neurologist in Wilmington next Tuesday, where we will review all of my Mayo Clinic records, what my doctor from Mayo Clinic had suggested as a plan of treatment, as well as going over the tests I had yesterday so that we can find a plan of treatment or figure out a plan of treatment if I need to go back to Mayo or if we can continue the testing in Eastern North Carolina. So we'll see what happens and I will update you. But again, remember, this is March, Essential Tremor Awareness Month. Go to essentialtremor.org. You can find all of the research the foundation is doing. You can find all kinds of information. So please do visit their website. And thank you all for keeping up with my journey through all of this and viewing, liking, subscribing all of my videos. I'm truly surprised that I am able to, or that anyone would want to watch what I do every day and I go through every day. And I thank you for that. I do need to show more of my everyday things that I can do around the house. And also video my trips when I am getting out of the house. I know that you want to see that more so you can see how my life really is. There's so many of us that live like this. It's unbelievable and sad, so sad. But we're warriors and we live with this every day. And I'm so proud of everyone that does get through each day dealing with this. Thank you again, and don't forget that this is Essential Tremor Awareness Month. I will see you all next week for another update. And I will also try to film more of my normal days where I am feeding myself when I'm trying to do things around the house. Laundry sucks, but it has to be done. Unloading or loading the dishwasher is a major task. And I've broken so many glasses, it's not funny. I think all of us that have ET have done that. So we got to find a little humor in all of this. So thank you again. And I will see you next week. And say a prayer for Nashville. Thank you.